And like how much longer she wants to keep doing this. You know, maybe it's her family life kind of the way she wants to go. Did you get a chance to speak to her and see if, you know, she's considering it all, you know, hanging it up, or if she wants to come back and get it?
Listen, it goes right along with all the storylines. You know, she's been on top forever, regardless of what you think. She's made shitloads of money. She has a lot of money. And, you know, she has a baby now, family. These things change you.
Yeah. If she wants a rematch, do you think she is deserving given how long she was on top?
Yes.
Nice. Last thing for me, I just want to ask you about Sean O'Malley. Another fantastic performance. I mean, you know, he's kind of laughing about being the unranked champ and all that. I imagine he's probably going to have a ranking now, but I know you said coming in, we're not sure if he's ready for the top guys yet. Did he show you tonight that he's ready for the top guys?
The guy he beat tonight is a real guy, a very real guy. He did it in spectacular fashion. You know, and I know, you know, when you talk to him, two things: he wants to get paid, and he wants to fight higher level competition. It's like we're gonna have to pay him, get him some fights. Yeah.
Dana in the middle over here. Just want to get your thoughts on Dominic Cruz's performance. You know, had a rough first round there, almost got knocked out, but came back and looked great. What'd you think?
Yeah, I agree. He won fight of the night tonight. Yeah, you know, Dominic Cruz still has it, man. It's impressive.
And earlier in the night, Aaron Blanchfield had a dominant win against Miranda Maverick. You know, young star in the making, it looks like. What'd you make of her performance?
Yeah, listen, anybody you ask me about on this card tonight, I'm going to... Tonight's card was amazing. It was an incredible night of fights. You know, it was huge. Pay-per-view was huge. The gate was $8 million. The biggest non-Conor McGregor gate ever at T-Mobile.
And Kayla Harrison was in the crowd. Does Amanda Nunes losing, does that kind of change anything in terms of bringing her in?
Yeah, these are those things, man. For like a Kayla Harrison, the Amanda Nunes fight was huge. I mean, if they would have faced off, it would have been a massive, you know, mega $1 million fight. I know the dipshit there. What's his name? The dipshit that thinks he knows about this business. Darren Ravel, yeah. Dipshit Darren Ravel said that Amanda Nunes, you know, we were screwed. She could never be a star and all these other things. Let me tell you what, if Amanda Nunes had won tonight, the Kayla Harrison fight would be one of the biggest fights that you would have ever seen, you know? Stay out of our business, dipshit. You know nothing.
I just want to get a little update on somebody else in the bantamweight division, but Jermaine Durandamy was recently taken out of the rankings. She's still on the roster, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel like it's my place to say why. We'll leave that up to her. Somebody can ask her why she's out of the rankings and what she's going to do.
All right, thanks, Dana.
It's not my place. It's hers. It's personal stuff. It's not professional.
Dana, just to ask you, Adesanya put a tweet out in response to UFC saying that the fight was on with Whitaker. He put a cap out, you know, meaning a lie. So
he said what?
He put a icon of a cap, you know, an avatar like a cap, meaning a lie. He said it was a lie.
It means you're lying in the millennial war.
Right. I had asked somebody what it meant.
I'm confused.
Adesanya basically said the fight's not on. He's saying the fight is not on with Whitaker.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Hey, Hunter, do we have a signed deal with Adesanya for Whitaker?
No,
No.
Hunter.
Do we have a signed contract for him to fight Whitaker?
He signed a contract. Adesanya signed it? Because he said it was a lie tonight on Twitter. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so he put out that it was a lie. Okay.
That's listen, you don't want to fight Whitaker. Okay, then I guess we'll find another fight.
Okay.
Who gives a shit?
I guess not you.
Who gives a shit? I definitely don't give a shit. You don't want the Whitaker fight to be on? Okay, then we'll find something else. Why would we lie? When have we ever fucking lied? This fight's coming up. We lied about it?
I didn't say you lied.
20 fucking years have we ever lied about, making a fight? Some fights are harder to make than others, but, I don't think we've ever lied about making a fight. Mm-hmm. And why would we lie about that fight?
Again, I didn't say you lied. He said you lied. I asked you about it.
Got it.
I just want to ask you also about Juliana. And when you watched the first round, if I would have told you at the a couple minutes later after we froze that first round that Juliana was going to win that fight, would you have believed that?
Say that again?
At the end,
my head's still all fucked up from Adesanya.
I'm fucking you up all night tonight here. At the end of the first round, if I had said to you, Pena's going to win this fight, would you have believed it?
Well, yes. I mean, I think that anything is possible. I mean, we've seen it so many times. Anything is possible in this sport.
And what do you make of her, confidence and where did that come from? Because you look at it, she hadn't even won back-to-back fights in about 4 years, right? I mean, so where does that confidence come from in a person?
I had my kids in some jiu-jitsu tournament when they were little, and the first time that I ever met Juliana Pena, she walked up to me and introduced herself and told me who she was, and she said, "I'm going to fight for you someday, and I'm going to be a world champion." When I met her, so she's always been like that, and. Yeah, she did it, man. She did it in spectacular fashion.
What do you do with Cody Garbrandt now? He drops to flyweight, hoping to find a new life, and then he gets another brutal first-round knockout loss.
What do I think about it?
What do you do with Cody moving forward now?
I don't know. That's a good question. You move down a weight class and get knocked out down a weight class. Yeah, it's a rough one.
Finally,
and he's been clipped a few times now, and you start,
And Kai was in here, said, "I'm not going to fight again until it's for a title shot." He's calling for the winner of Brandon Moreno and Figueiredo.
Who said that?
Kai, the guy, Kai Car-Friend.
He's not fighting again until he gets a title shot?
That's what he says.
Okay.
Hey, Dana, right here.